What if your dreams weren't dreams at all, but memories from another life? In 1901, a doctor at a psychiatric hospital met a patient named Joe Slater. At first, Joe seemed harmless, an uneducated mountain man who could barely explain himself. But there was one terrifying problem. Whenever he slept, he became someone else. After waking, Joe would scream about impossible cities made of light, glowing palaces floating through space, mountains burning with colors no human had ever seen, and a mysterious shining being he desperately wanted to kill. Nobody understood where these visions came from. Joe couldn't read. He had never traveled. Yet he described things more advanced than anything on Earth. Then the visions turned violent. Joe woke from a drunken sleep, ran into the snow, and brutally murdered a neighbor. When authorities captured him, he remembered nothing. To everyone else, the answer was simple. Joe was insane. But one young doctor wasn't convinced. He noticed something strange. Joe himself was dull, slow, and almost childlike. Yet the things he described were incredibly intelligent, almost as if another mind was speaking through him. So the doctor built an experimental machine. His theory was simple. If thoughts were energy, maybe they could be transmitted like radio waves. And maybe, just maybe, he could enter Joe's dreams. Weeks later, Joe began dying. Knowing it was his last chance, the doctor connected the machine and waited. Then something impossible happened. He fell asleep. And suddenly he wasn't in a hospital anymore. He was floating through a universe made entirely of light. Gigantic glowing cities stretched across space. Structures taller than mountains surrounded him. Music echoed through the stars. And there, waiting for him, was another being, a creature made of pure light. It spoke directly into his mind, not with words, with thoughts. And it revealed the truth. Joe Slater wasn't insane. The real Joe was never the man lying in the hospital bed. Inside that broken body was a cosmic entity, a being from another plane of existence. Every night when Joe slept, its true consciousness escaped into a vast universe beyond human understanding. His body was only a prison. And the shining enemy he hated? Another entity from that same realm, a rival he had hunted across the stars for ages. The doctor realized something horrifying. The dreams weren't hallucinations. Human life was. Then the vision began to fade. The doctor woke in the hospital. Joe was dying, but for the first time, his face looked different. No longer confused, no longer weak. He looked powerful, almost relieved. Then Joe opened his eyes one final time, and through the machine, the doctor heard a message. Not from Joe, but from the being inside him. It thanked him for helping break the prison. Then Joe Slater died, and somewhere beyond the stars, something ancient was finally